Chapter 2, 156. So you are eldest senior brother. Translator. Chibi General Editor. Chibi General. Ding Hao started to get dizzy as if a flashbang went off in his head. Who is this guy? He discovered me and even knows my name. Impossible. I have been so careful all these years, never giving myself away. How could he discover me? Waves rose in Ding Hao's heart, and his thoughts became a whirlpool. The two green-hair zombies, along with the black-hair zombies and white-hair zombies around the camp, became still. Everyone in the camp were stunned by this unexpected scene. However, Ding Hao immediately came to his senses and reacted. The battle in the camp resumed. Fang Yuan knew he had already half succeeded upon seeing these two green-hair zombies remaining still. He shouted, "Ding Hao, you will regret if you don't come out." Ding Hao was hiding within some bushes. He gritted his teeth and asked while controlling the green-hair zombies to surround Fang Yuan. "Who are you? How do you know my name?" Fang Yuan snorted. "Of course it was my master's second zombie king who told me." "Ah!" Ding Hao could not stop but let out a cry of surprise. Master and second zombie king, these words were like a boulder descending and creating a huge wave in his heart. He stood up and walked out of the bushes, his two eyes staring tightly at Fang Yuan with shock and doubt. "Who on earth are you?" Ding Hao anxiously asked. Fang Yuan snorted and said in an overbearing tone, "Are you deaf? Didn't you hear me? I am the second zombie king's eldest disciple. Hey, two. Ding Hao, I will count to 3. If you don't call back these two green-hair zombies by then." "Hey, you are eldest senior brother?" "Wait a second. How did Lord Benefactor know my name?" Ding Hao held suspicions towards this entire issue, but regardless, he still called back the two green-hair zombies to his side. Fang Yuan's expression turned stiff as he scolded. "Who is your eldest senior brother? Master has yet to take you in as his disciple. How dare you pose off as one?" Ding Hao had no way to retort back. Fang Yuan's tone softened. "Don't you talk to the stone slab all day. How could Master not know your name?" "Ah!" Ding Hao uttered a cry of surprise. All these years, he had lived alone with only the zombies as his companions. When he felt depressed and painful, he would go to the final cave and pour out his heart to the stone slab. He had never expected Fang Yuan to expose his secrets with one remark. I thought that was an ordinary stone slab," Ding Hao stammered. What level are you at? Of course you cannot understand the profoundness of the stone slab. Master has vast powers. How would you be able to see through it?" Fang Yin disdainfully sneered. In actual fact, even if a rank 9 Gu master were to see the stone slab, they wouldn't be able to see the profoundness of it. That was just a common stone slab. However, in Fang Yuan's previous life, Ding Hao himself had personally narrated it in his recollection of his struggles in life after he made a name for himself. Ding Hao licked his dry lips. He was almost fully convinced, but he still had some doubts. He gave a deep bow towards Fang Yuan and cupped his hands. "Lord He Tu, since you are Master's disciple, then please show me our unique characteristic, the Zombie Heart Gu." Zombie Heart Gu was a Gu specific to the Zombie King's lineage. It resembled a heart, had 7 holes, and was stiff as stone. It was a rank 3 Gu, was cold to the touch, and seemed to be made of bronze. Zombie Heart Gu could produce rank 2 Running Corpse Gu. It was similar to Charred Thunder Potato Mother Gu, which could produce Charred Thunder Potato Gu. Rank 2 Running Corpse Gu was also a consumable Gu and was used on corpses to form zombies. However, it had an advantage over Charred Thunder Potato Gu. The zombies it created could grow up and advance a stage. For instance, white-hair zombies could become black-hair zombies, black-hair zombies could become green-hair zombies, and so on. Fang Yuan possessed Charred Thunder Potato Mother Gu, but he had no Zombie Heart Gu. However, he was not in the least nervous towards Ding Hao's request. He opened his mouth and boldly scolded, "Cut your crap! I am on a secret mission assigned by Master. I had to disguise my identity to join the caravan. How could I carry Zombie Heart Gu with me? Zombie Heart Gu feeds upon zombies. How could I get zombies in full view of everyone? Ah, this." Ding Hao was stumped. What this? Do you think I can't kill you? Fang Wen timely revealed his snow silver primeval essence. Rank 3 peak stage cultivation was clearly revealed. Ding Hao's pupils shrunk. He was only at rank 3 middle stage. Fang Yuan immediately followed. Although our lineage can control zombies and form an army of them, controlling zombies requires our concentration. If our soul is not strong, our mind will be weak, then our control over the zombies' quantity and quality will only be ordinary. Although you have 2 green-hair zombies, there will definitely be gaps when you defend yourself while controlling them. It will be very easy for me to kill you. Ding Hao licked his dry lips and retreated a step back with some fear. However, Fang Yuan immediately changed the topic. Before I left, Master told me about you and wanted me to check if you had the qualifications to enter his tutelage. To think you actually approached me with killing intent when I have not even started looking for you. This eldest senior brother. It wasn't intentional. Ding Hao started panicking when he heard Fang Wen was someone sent by Second Zombie King to inspect him. Who is your eldest senior brother? You have yet to receive Master's approval. You are still doubtful now? Fang Yan raised his brows. Ding Hao quickly cupped his hands and said in a self-mocking tone, Eldest senior brother, since you are clear on zombie heart goose food and our weakness, no matter how stupid I am, I recognize eldest senior brother's identity. Fang Yan kept a poker face and did not speak, only looking at the 2 green-hair zombies. Ding Hao was stunned for a while before immediately realizing. With a shift of his mind, he sent the 2 green-hair zombies away. Then he walked before Fang Yuan, bowed and said submissively, Please forgive me, eldest senior brother. I wanted to kill these people to collect enough zombies. I really hadn't expected eldest senior brother to be here. If I had known, I would have come down the mountain and welcomed you. I really yearn and am determined to follow Master. Heaven can testify my loyalty. Fang Wen relaxed his tone. Master knows of your loyalty. Before I departed, Master spoke of it and praised your loyalty when he asked me to inspect you on my journey. Even if you had not reached the standard, as long as there isn't a huge gap, it's no problem. So it was like that. Ding Hao was overjoyed. However, Fang Wen's expression turned heavy and his tone cold. You had the cheek to attack the caravan, wrecking my secret mission. Do you know how much effort I and your second senior sister had to waste to infiltrate this caravan? Eldest senior brother, it really was not intentional. Ding Hao was indignant. His excitement just before sank through the floor due to Fang Yuan's words. Second senior sister is also in the caravan? I will call back the zombie horde. What? Fang Yuan was furious as he knocked his fingers on Ding Hao's head. Is your brain made of glue? Can't you think? You moron, wouldn't they start doubting me if the zombies retreated for no rhyme or reason? Idiot! Ding Hao rubbed his aching head before quickly nodding and apologizing. Yes, eldest senior brother is right. Then eldest senior brother, I will do whatever you say. Fang Yuan pointed at Ding Hao. You have already made a serious mistake, but considering it was not intentional, it can't be helped. Next, do as I say to make up for your mistakes. Ding Hao was like a grandson being admonished, as he kept on nodding at Fang Yuan. Oh! However, Fang Yuan didn't mention his demand immediately, and instead asked, Tell me the truth. How many white hair, black hair, and green hair zombies do you have? Also any blue hair zombies? Ding Hao showed an ashamed expression. I am stupid. I have been living at Mu Be Mountain for close to 10 years, but have yet to raise a single blue hair zombie. As for green hair zombies, I only have 3 of them. I left one inside the cave to stand guard and have brought the other 2 with me. I have over 120 black hair zombies and close to 4,000 white hair zombies. Fang Yuan had expected him to not have any blue hair zombies and was able to be at ease after confirming it. He intentionally made a sound of surprise and spoke nonsense. You are not that far from the target. Having 3 green hair zombies is pretty good, and as for blue hair zombies, even I have only 2 of them. He was clear of Second Zombie King's requirement to take in disciples. Second Zombie King had not just left behind one inheritance. He had taken in 7 to 8 disciples in Fang Yuan's previous life. Ding Hao was only one of them. Later on, Second Zombie King joined Yiqian Mountain and was besieged by the righteous path. The disciples of Second Zombie King commanded great zombie armies and showed off their talents, causing the righteous path allied army to retreat at one point. As Ding Hao listened to Fang Yuan, his heart was cleared of doubt. He looked at Fang Yuan with admiration. Eldest senior brother, you are amazing. You have 2 blue-hair zombies. This junior brother is full of admiration. Fang Yuan patted Ding Hao's shoulder and showed an expression of feeling proud inwardly, but intentionally suppressing it. To raise a blue-hair zombie, if you say it is difficult, it is difficult. If you say it is easy, I will explain it to you. You need to first find a rank 4 Goo Master's corpse, then the rest is up to your luck. It depends on whether this corpse had used a goo worm in his life to raise his strength. If he did, it will be at least a green hair. If you use fresh blood to nurture it for a year or 2, it will evolve into a blue hair. I see. Ding Hao knew Fang Yuan spoke the truth after he combined it to his own experiences. He gratefully said, "Thank you, eldest senior brother, for your pointers." Fang Yuan slightly nodded his head and carefully checked Ding Hao's expression, knowing the latter had complete trust in him now. Ding Hao had originally been a servant and then secretly cultivated for close to 10 years on Mubi Mountain. His honest character made him easy to deceive. In fact, even those who were very scheming would be moved by Fang Yuan's words and would at least believe most of it. No use in crying over spilled milk. Act with me, and if your performance is good, I will give you a pass from my side, Fang Yuan said. Ding Hao's eyes brightened and immediately replied, "Please speak, elder senior brother. I will definitely do my best to accomplish it." Fang Yuan gave detailed instructions before charging back to the camp. With Ding Hao's secret cooperation, Fang Yuan returned beside Shangshin CI without any mishaps. Seeing an expert like Fang Yuan returning to their sides, everyone in the caravan was surprised, happy, and in awe. In their perspective, Fang Yuan could have already escaped, but he fought his way back to them. "I am burdening you, benefactor." Shangshin CI felt ashamed and guilty. "No matter, you are only one of the reasons. Besides, Bai Yun is also here." Fang Yuan shook his hand and intentionally said this, making Shangshin CI and Xiao Die feel even more moved. Bai Ningbing glanced at Fang Yuan with doubt. Fang Yuan vaguely winked at her. She immediately realized he was up to no good.